comedy about a college student hitchhiking cross-country with a classmate who can't stand him, and blood. Neil steps up to bat first, however, with his review of The Sure Thing.
Well, you're right. We're going to start with The Sure Thing. It's a romantic comedy about two opposites who belong together. At least we know they belong together. They just don't know it yet. Now, the boy is a rowdy, fun-loving, sexually eager college freshman who takes things as they come, and the girl is a classmate of his who's very straight-laced and very goal-oriented. Anyway, the two of them get thrown together on a cross-country trip to California during Christmas vacation. She's going to visit her equally straight-laced boyfriend, and he's going to visit a pal. But they lose their ride, they lose their money, they can't stand each other, and that's not the end of it.
I just swallowed my gum.
Your incessant complaining isn't doing us any good. Can't you try and look on the bright side?
Over there! Over there! There's a trailer! Come on! It's locked! Good! This is very good! It's important that this place should have an airtight security system in the middle of nowhere!
Wait, am I have a mail card? I have a credit card. I have a credit card.
Credit cards work on a completely different kind of lock.
I don't think you understand. I have a credit card.
You have a credit card?
I have a credit card.
You have a credit card.
Oh. My dad told me specifically I can only use it in case of an emergency.
Well, maybe one will come up.
Interesting, isn't it? Well, gradually, he does teach her to loosen up and have some fun, and she teaches him that sex isn't everything. Love does count for something, too. And even though they don't want to admit it, they're also finding that the opposites are attracting. That is, they're attracting until they get picked up by a truck driver, and she finds out why her traveling companion is really going to Los Angeles.
Where you headed?
Los Angeles?
Lucky day. Come on, let's go. Oh! I got it.
So what's in California? Girl. What's wrong with her? She's got a boyfriend. Bad. Yeah. So what you like? Oh. Your girlfriend. I don't know. I never met her. You never met her? Wait a minute. You're going across the country to see a girl you never met?
Yeah, well, see, my best friend Lyons set it up. It's supposed to be a sure thing.
A sure thing. Yeah. A sure thing. A sure thing, no questions asked, no strings attached.
No guilt involved.
A sure thing. Yeah. My whole life I never had a sure thing.
Well, it seems I've been using these words a lot lately. Sweet, cute, charming, amiable. But they're the right words again for The Sure Thing. It is a cute little romantic comedy. And if you judge one of these things by how much you want to see the two opposites fall in love, I think it's pretty successful by that standard. I mean, it's all formula, but it knows what to do with the formula. It doesn't feel mechanical. And the two young leads, John Cusack and Daphne Zuniga, are very appealing. And there's a chemistry between them, which is half the battle of romantic comedy right there. And the other half is gradually, and I mean gradually, taking them from hate to love. The Sure Thing does that, and it wound up charming me. In fact, it charmed me an awful lot.
Me too, Neil. Maybe it's because Rob Reiner's direction is so intelligent, but I found myself not being able to wait for the next scene. The movie was working on me perfectly. There are a lot of funny lines, a lot of hip situations. It's a good script. These are enthusiastic young actors, and I cared about them. I believed that their romance was beginning to build.
Mainly because you like them. I think
sure
that's
do.
the important thing. It's very well cast. It is well written. It's nothing original in this movie, but sometimes you don't need originality. You want to see something, again, done well, and this is done well.
I'm just fearful that people will think, oh, it's another teenage movie. It's not. There's nothing silly about this picture. This is first rate. I adored this little movie.
Well cast, well written, and it's even got the right sentiments.
That's right.
You know.
So 2 emphatic yes
Hearts in
votes.
the right place.
2 yes votes.
Country, made both out of 10 best lists. if I'm
Certainly
not
did.
mistaken. Well, now we're going to summarize how we felt about the major movies we looked at this week. We agreed that The Sure Thing, a romantic comedy about 2 mismatched college students, was charming and very well cast, so 2 yes votes.